Alrighty, welcome back. The sill is on, but we're not out of the wood yet. We're just actually got the back welded on, got the inside welded on, but there's still more to do. Now we got to bring them both together to make something out of it. Because right now, at the present moment, if I really shoved on that, you know, I can still bend that, no problem, because just a flat piece of, you know, steel, 7 inches tall. But if I start putting something in the middle of it, and then that's when it starts getting strong. When I start welding them together as one piece, we're going to cap the top, we're going to cap the bottom, we're going to do a little bit up front. So we're going to do a little bit of cutting in this one. I'm not sure if Jolene's going to do her magic there, so you don't have to go through all that stuff, but let's come in and take a look at it. And you might want to come in and take a look at it from the other side. I'm Bad, Chad, Queen, Jolene's on the camera, and we got Doug in the house.
Hey, yo.
Nate's in the house also, but he's outside the house. So if you want to come over this side right here, and then you can see what's going on here. Doug's going to be the camera person. We've got it welded across here, obviously, where we can. Down in the wheel opening or arch or well. Up the front, we got it nailed down. It's really holding it together. Nothing, it's holding it together. The more we put in it, the stronger it we get. As we got the top going across here, this is wide open, so now we're gonna put some metal in there. Went to the mountain this morning, couldn't get exactly the 1/8 plate that I wanted, so I went with the 16 gauge. I went as thick as I could get, as reasonable as it is. So we're gonna make a piece for the top, and then we're gonna cut a piece for the bottom, and then we're gonna even maybe get up to the front, but we're gonna make a pattern for this first, and then that will be Doug's first job. No, second job of the day.
Third.
Third?
Yeah,
oh yes,
clean off your trailer for you too.
So tell everybody what you did this morning.
Cleaned off the trailer, get it ready to put the 50 on so we can haul it to Cape Breton. Then Nathan's greasing the wheel bearings.
Are you giving me a hard time because I'm hauling that car, Doug? Did I hear that in your voice?
Nope. I think it'll make it just fine as long as you don't do anything stupid, just like me.
Well, I'm just gonna.
How far are you going in here, pal?
That's the length. I'm on the inside of this. I got it right here.
You want to come right to the corner?
No, I just want to make the right.
All right. Getcha. You can haul my car too if you want. I don't have to drive it.
Well, you know what? You know what I'm thinking?
What?
It might just happen. Yeah, if you know
He jinxes me just like that.
You know what I mean? Like we're going a ways. I'm going to cut a piece out of this to make, so I can get a piece of cardboard to make a pattern.
No marker in your
You'll be
pocket?
working quickly here, Doug. No worries. If you want to get a zip cut rocking and rolling on a grinder,
I got one right
then,
here. I mean, you got half
okay.
disc on it.
get a place where you want to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a piece of cardboard off here. We need a pattern for that, so I'm just going to cut more than we need.
Yeah, I was looking for one of these this morning. You had them both.
Oh, cut that crooked.
That's that Milton Merritt cardboard right there, isn't it? It's a bit thicker than their normal stuff.
Is that what it is?
It's a bit thicker.
I'm gonna take
You can't scribe it with your fingers.
This is what I'm thinking. See how it's like that? It's a really nice, it's nice going all the way there. It looks good, like looks basically the same distance all the way along, basically. When I close the door, it is not. This part here hangs over a little bit on that, but you can see how it's in here and it's out here. So basically what I gotta do is I gotta nip, and what I'll do is I'll cap this, then I'll knock these off, and then I'll push this bottom door piece in to fit that nice, and then cut the rest of that off. That's what I'm gonna do there. Didn't have to tell you that, but this is what we got going on.
Now you know.
And I want you to know everything that we're doing, so you can do it. And if you want to, you can do the exact same thing. Or you can watch it and say, "Man, I'm not doing that."
Maybe I'll get somebody else to do that.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put a piece of tape across that because I want that pattern there. So it's here. Oh, got the expensive stuff.
I'll send Jolene town.
I'm just gonna put it in there. Just so we can. Okay. Let's get this bad boy off. I can see it. Come down here with your little light, Doug.
I like this light, don't we?
Well,
We all need one, don't we?
there's the mark,
See your lines, anyways. You and I have a marker in your pocket? Do we wear them all out, or? We'll send Jolene town and get more.
Jolene, send you to the moon. You keep talking like that. Send her to places. She got things to do.
Yeah, go to town and get goodies and stuff. Always
Get
something
down
to
here,
do.
Doug.
Get down, he says.
I
I can't see.
Oh,
No, it is hard to see, isn't it? That's right. If you cut her crooked, we'll cut them out crooked.
you'll cut it crooked if I
You
can.
can grind it off. And
No, we don't want to get too shy. If we get too shy, then stop it, fly. Flies are healthy this year.
yeah, they all migrate to my car. It's completely full.
What have you got in there? Attract them, Doug.
I can't say. Not on TV.
Oh, okay.
Fly stuff.
Fly bait.
Fly bait.
Alrighty. Now, if you can cut the metal just as quick as we done that there, and then we just need to snip off that. We need to cut this off straight. Off it. Smooth. There. Cut back on there. I think we're gonna put that down inside there like that. Get up.
So it's supposed to sit on this instead of
So what I'm
against
gonna do is
that.
I want to set it down, so I want to burn this metal down on top of that to give us, to keep, I don't want to set it on top because it'll take away our distance between the bottom of our door. We got the bottom of the door to weld up yet, so let's trace that onto this piece of metal here. You can cut it right down here, Doug. Well, sure can. You want to help me pull this down? There's the first one, Doug.
Sweet.
If you want a magnet,
Magnets, markers, all that stuff. I have
cut
none
it
of
the
it.
best you can. There's some magnets up there, old buddy.
Oh, I like these ones.
You like those ones?
Yes, I do. What's this
I am
one?
going to.
Is that already a template for us? We should
No,
throw
that's the
that one
bottom
away.
of the. That's the bottom of the door. Is what that is.
All right.
I'm going to, as Doug gets that ready, rock and roll. The door still fits perfectly the way it did before. And there's nothing that has changed. If you took notice when we cut that off, that sill was still connected. There's no way that door, this part here is going to pull apart. There's no way that's going to do that because it's still connected on the top before when we put this in. We cut the face of it off, yes we did, but the top of it was still connected. No way it come apart. With the roof going, there's no way that you're going to pull that roof and all that stuff to bend what's going on. We did not cut enough out of it to have to brace it up. It's still on its suspension like it would be on the floor. It's just that it's up in the air. When we cut the inside out, we made sure that we had the outside connected on so it still could not pull apart, basically. It's still connected in the back, so it can't pull apart. The back part of the floor is in. The inside of the firewall, and so it's, you'd have to be pulling on it to take it out of place. And if it did get out of place, put your door back where you want it, get it, pry it, push it, do whatever you got to do, and then tack weld it shut. We are not having that problem right now, so everything is going the way it should go in my brain. I'm gonna grab a piece of cardboard. We'll make another piece. This piece up front here, we've got a piece of what's that, sweetheart? See anything? We got a piece of 1/8 plate up front, or piece of 1/8 plate going here. This is a totally different shape. It's round here. It comes down at a lip. I've changed the sill already. We're just gonna make it straight down, cap it at the bottom, cap it at the top of the doors, make it tight and right. But this piece here, I was just thinking, why should I go to tin if I don't have to? I know that it's got body fill up here. I know that. We may as well go up that far. I'm sure, well, you can see it's bronzed right here. The issue is that this piece here has got a hole in it where the fender bolt's on. When the fender bolt's back on, we can go with these ones and then we can drill a new hole. But basically, I can make this piece here any way I want to because I have a piece on the inside, weld it right down along the inside of the floor. I gotta weld this yet, and I can make it look better as I'm out here. But what I'm saying is I can make this any shape I want to because this is underneath the fender. As long as, you know, I got this going on. See this bend up here? So I'm gonna do that. Probably just the same as I'm gonna do. I'll do it in 1/8 plate. I'll bend it on the floor. We'll put it in there. We'll butt weld it in there. We'll make a new piece and go in there. I do not have to make that round. I can make that come up straight, cap that off, just like I'm gonna do with the rest of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's my party and I'm gonna cry if I want to.
You make it sound so easy.
Well, it's this part of the customizing thing or the art of it, I guess. When we take on this thing, we can do whatever we want to make it as easy as possible to get where we're going, I'm hoping. There's a lot of things that have to happen. If you're looking at the car, the trunk of the car and the roof, or the roof going to come off, is very easy to cut it off. Mm-hmm. But to finish everything and get that trunk lid where it should be to make it look like that. Also, when you peel the roof off, think about how much longer this car is going to look when the trunk lid is turned up and made the car look longer when you cut the roof off. The car is going to be quite a long car. Yeah. It's going to be a lot longer with the roof hacked off it. And that's what I think. So I'm going to do this. Doug, you, what's going on? You're ready to cut?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
You asked Jolene. She said cut. Maestro, cut.
Cool. I'm on it, Joe.
Another piece there to cut.
I'll
clean this.
Sweet, thanks.
Do we want to just open the door and kick Doug out the door for a second while he cuts that?
Doug don't care. Doug don't mind.
What? It was Doug saying. Like, I mean, it is what it is. The grinder noise. That's all.
We know how much people love the grinding sound, especially the ladies out there.
The other grinder's over here. I'm gonna have to use the grinder too. Doug, you might just keep on grinding, old brother.
Whatever the boss says.
Did Jolene just say that? I'm looking for gloves now.
She's very quiet and I'm half deaf, so she could say something I don't even hear it.
You can,
Yeah.
cut the line on that. Whatever. That's the piece I want. 1/8. That piece is. This is 16. Just kind of remember that fits good there. I want it down inside there. So I gotta take some off.
There.
Fits good here, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So we'll take that off. Ugh, didn't see anything. Just gonna sand it off. Make it fit the best we can. Gonna do that. Gonna knock a little bit of that corner. How do you feel with that one, Doug?
Perfect.
You want to take the bird back from me, old buddy? I don't want it set on the top, but I keep explaining that, I guess, because if I set it on top of that, I either got to cut more off of that. I just don't want it set on top of it, to be honest with you. And I have to do this, I guess. Try this. Sit in there just a little bit further, Doug, I do. Watch yourself, sweetheart, you okay?
Sorry about that here.
Everybody wants to know Doug did it.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. I take blame for anything.
The other side of the floor on this car has to be cut out, but I really want to get this sill in place before we start hacking that floor out. We're some close now. We're some close now. Just cut a little bit off that, a little bit off that, slide in there just a little bit further, just a little bit further. Okay.
Awesome. Whatever you have to do to get her to fit down in, buddy.
There we go. Now we're in the inside there. Now we're going to pluck it, get it inside there. We're going to get it inside there so I can weld it on and tack it this side. We'll get this side connected. Doug's got them handy little glot. I'm going to turn the welder on. I'm going to put a helmet on. Yeah, I guess I got you on the buddy. Doug's gonna plug me in. Put the gas up. Pull my pants up so I can lift me legs up. All right. I'm gonna get you to help me, Doug.
Yep.
Okay, buddy. What I want is this piece of metal here. It's kind of stuck down in there right now. Put your hand up in here, and I want you to hold that. So it's like that, like basically like that, I guess, because I'm gonna melt. Can you hold it up? Hold. He blinded me, baby. Push it. You might want a hammer instead of your fingers. I might burn you.
Right about it.
Right, just put it up through like that. Just push it up a little bit. Push it up a little bit. Right there. Watch your eyes. All right. It's good going on there. It's good.
Joanne's got her welding shorts on again.
That's good.
Sparks don't bother her.
It's good. I might even after I get them tacked on there, I might even run the zip cut through there like that so I can flush it off. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's what here. I'll push up on that. It's good. Up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Right, go down just a little bit. All right. Watch yourself. Watch your eyes. Just gonna. Actually, I'm gonna just tack that first. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna take the. Probably going to end up running I don't mind that right there. I'm running a zip cut down through that so I can get a little bit of a gap there. So when I know when I flush it off, I got lots of weld there, just for shits and giggles. I'm going to tack this. Doug,
yes, sir.
I'm going to get you to I'm going to get out of here for a second. What I'm going to get you to do is take a hard disc on the grinder and chew that back until you hit that 8th plate and kind of 45 it off. You know what I mean? Like,
gotcha.
So go far as to take the metal off and hit the 8th plate and kind of 45 it off together so I can burn it on the edge. That'd be fantastic. Got that leaned in a little bit. I want to leave enough room underneath the door if I want to put something there. And you never know what you're going to put there until it happens, but I guess with probably a 1/2 inch gap, I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in there, a carpet. Not sure. I might even have to just paint in there and put something, like a piece of mirrored stainless on or something like that. Doug is gonna grind that down or sand that down. Kind of wondering. Now we all got such long legs.
I know, really. So vertically challenged. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna let Doug grind that off. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the front piece fit. Go ahead, Douglas. Doug's gonna make some noise, and the reason being he's gonna make that fit. What I would like you to do, Doug, I just tacked it down on either edge on this. I don't want you to grind up on it, I want you to grind down on it, and I'd like you to hold the metal as you grind it.
Okay.
It might even actually be better if you ground it out here, maybe, if you know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, just grind it that way and grind it down.
Look down and straight down is easier.
Yes, and it's just tacked at the ends because it's gonna flip-flop. You start grinding it up this way, it'll catch and rip the metal up, if you know what I'm trying to tell you.
Flip-flop.
Flip-flop. Okay, we got this piece here. Let's get this piece ready to put in the front here.
Thank you.
Let's do the little metal bending trick again. This
We'll have
is
to get one of these for Jolene because this one's mine. I don't like to share.
Have to get you one for Christmas, Doug. We'll get you one
I
for
gotta wait
Christmas,
till
buddy.
Christmas? That's way too long. I got work to do.
Nice. I got a little bit left to do, but nice. Yes, exactly what I wanted, Doug.
Good.
Thanks, buddy.
Excellent.
Nice.
Most excellent.
You'll see when he's done. We'll show it. What happened there was I was going to leave a little bit there, tack it on, then cut it. But nothing moved, nothing did anything, so I just cut it off where I had it on there. It fit. That's what it did, it fit. Okay, so come take. If you want to go the other side, you probably get a lot better. Okay, come down a little bit more on this part. See how it's got it angled off on this? And we get this angled off here. Just going to take a little bit more off the 1/8, and that way there they'll melt together nice. Got a little bit of an edge off it, so when we weld that on there, we can grind it off nice. When we weld this in here, we'll cut a zip cut into here. We'll be able to grind that off flush too. We won't lose any of our space. Is what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, we're gonna leave that like that for now. Leave that like that for now. Let's put this piece on. It's gonna take a second. Put this piece on. Actually, I can do it with no helmet. Doug wants to put a ground back on for me. Yeah. Got this piece on the inside. I'm going to put a helmet on. That's an inside construction that's going on. It's an inside construction that's going on down that post to hold that door on. I'm going to nail it on that 8th piece because we cut that off in there. We welded it all on the inside. This is being buried, but why not tack it in there? This is where we cut it off. I'm just going to tack it on there. Be foolish not to.
I'm making out, bud. Yeah, don't need any help or nothing, right? Don't need anything.
I thought Jolene said no grinding today.
Yeah, grinding all day, every day. That's all we do. I think that's all we do.
It's good. Leave it like that. Let's put our piece on. 8th plate. Just going to slide it in place to the old one. It didn't move anywhere. Didn't do anything. So I'm just going to just kind of get a little bit of a twist going on there. I think what I'll do is I'll put it on first and then play with it, I guess. Oh. Just gonna take that off.
You want a couple of those magnets to help you out?
No, I just want to get in the right spot and then I'll nail it. One, it holds it for you. Still moving
Steady as
around.
she goes.
Still moving around. But it's not in the right spot. Or maybe it is. Let's do this. Let's tack it. I think it's fantastic there, to be honest with you. It's nice down here. That's real nice. Holding the tacks on a little longer. I'm going to run a zip cut down through that. Let's run a zip cut through this. All right, now somehow I'm going to have to get that out. Come here, Doug. You have to go inside the car. And what? See, can you see it even?
Yes.
You can? Okay, cool. Do you want that hammer? Pushing on the metal, right?
Where do you want it pushed, bud?
I want to push those. No, not that metal. The metal on the metal of the car. Can you see where it's welded together? Can you see right up there where it's welded together? See right there? Right, we got my finger?
Now I can't see through your hand.
There you go. Now you're cooking with gas. Better. Can you bring it out a little further? Can you bring it a little further? Just a second. Hold that off. Let off. Get you something a little longer, a little more pry.
Kind of winging it with this hammer. Hammer time.
What's that? Would they fit up in there? Just a sec, Doug. Jolene said the long finger clamp. Just don't push on the wrong. There, just hold up right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Where do you want? I'm going this way. This way.
Yeah. I can. Hold it. Yep. Yep. Can you go back? Yeah, you had it. Go ahead, do it again. Yeah. Good. Good. I'm gonna just put this one in here again. Are you able to get up here in front at all, or is it just right up close to the front? Keep coming. That up.
Oh, I slipped.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, man. Back up in there.
Just a second, did I weld it?
No, it's my thing doesn't fit there like it used to.
I don't know what you're prying on. Just a minute. It shouldn't be that hard.
I know.
Watch your eyes. Watch your eyes. See it now? Can you see the light there, Doug? I wouldn't do it with that end. I'd do it the other end myself, but. Yep. Got it. Good. Perfect. Well done. Well done. Watch your eye. Or. There we go. We can cut that off down there. Let's do this. Obviously have to make a piece that goes in there. We can weld that back side of that. I cut that lip out there because it was, you know, going to hold us from going flush, but now I can just weld that on the back side there. We get, what's that? Okay, sorry. I can weld it on the back side of this because of, thanks baby, because I've just cut it up there. I got the metal. Now I got to put a little piece in from here to there, and then we'll cap the bottom, and then we'll cut that off. We've got to weld this up yet. So let's take a look at it for a second. What I want to do, I'm going to come over this side before I do this. A good thing out there to anybody that is, you know, working somewhere and they want to keep their job. If you're not doing something, grab a broom. See old Dougie over there?
Oh, I thought he was going to curse me for something.
He got a broom, right? He's got a broom, and that's, you know,
You
anybody
can constantly clean your shop.
Anybody can grab a broom, you know. Am I able to get you? Pass me that glove. I got it. The grinder's inside here. I want to take a little bit more off the 8th plate. I'm going to grind it down just a little bit more before I tack it. I'm going to tack that down, and then we'll fix the door maybe. Maybe. Now, where I'm thinking that I've got it ground down nice, it should weld now. And grab a hammer, I guess. Just hold down on that. If the gaps aren't right, you know, you got to cut it all back off. You know, basically, if you're not leaving yourself enough, don't want to do that. Yeah. Let's shut the door and see what we got. Drum roll, please. Should be good actually. We didn't lose anything on the bottom of the door. It's tight. We didn't lose anything on the bottom of the door on the front side. Let's go to the other side. Just one taking a looking from the back side. What I'm thinking is, there's not going to be that. You can see that door. There's gap there, but there's no carpet going out on that. I wouldn't think there would be carpet come up on this anyways out here like that. So that's basically, to me, underneath that door is going to be paint. Basically, paint on the bottom of the door and paint on the sill. Nothing on top of it. It's just going to be smooth, right, and tight and right. So basically, that's what it's going to be. I'm guessing, or not guessing. I'm thinking it's going to be. Also, yeah, so if I want it down lower, I have to trim it down lower to make it get a little more gap. This part here, I'm going to zip cut it, make sure I can flush the weld off and burn it down a little bit further. As you can see, that's going to hold that tight and right. That looks good along there. I'm going to have to knock these off to make that better. You can see how that piece that we put in there with the 1/8 plate really finishes that off. That looks, to me, that looks really good. We'll have to put it, I see I got a gap cut in there with the welder. I'm going to put a piece in there and have to cap that off. That's no big deal. Yeah, it's looking good. I just have to continue on and do the exact same thing the other side. But the other side, the floor has to be cut out before I do that. I want to make sure that we get this sill tight and right before we knock the floor to the other side. I don't want to go that far with it. But I think it's going in the right place. It really is. I have to weld that up now. Weld up the inside, get that all tight and right. There's a long piece on the bottom that has to be made. And we'll get it cut up. You can see it. I'll just pull this down. Now we need a piece of metal that goes, yeah, Exactly. You want to give it to me? You need a piece of metal all the way along to the front. So the front's way up there, obviously, and we need a piece of metal to cap that off all the way up to the back of the quarter panel. And then we'll need a piece in the wheel well section. We'll need a piece in here. I cut that piece off. That's welded in there, but now we have to put a piece in there. It's going good as far as that goes, I think. This shape on the sill did not matter. This shape did not matter. I mean, you know, let's face it, the round part there, that's underneath the fender. We're just gonna have to drill another hole where we put the fender on, that's all. That's going fantastic. Doug is sweeping up this morning. Got the chassis ground down some more, got some more of the welds ground off. Doug did all that yesterday, did some this morning. It needs a bit more. It needs to be flipped upside down and welded, but we need to get a pattern of the floor so we can put these in. We'll sandblast this chassis again and we'll make it look amazing by the time we're done. It's just going to be a lot of work to make something like that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do something like this, but we're taking shortcuts by using our brain, cutting the bottom of the door off, making the sill this way, see if we can't get the car to stay up on it. This probably will be, well, this will be here long after I'm gone. And yeah, it's going good. Liz, you want to go see what Nate's doing? We're going to take you outside. Actually, I'm going to just do this. What's that? Oh, Nate's coming inside, but we are going to the Cape Breton Car Show. We're getting the trailer ready, or Nathan's going over the brakes and all that stuff and greasing up in all the bearings just to make sure everything's tight and right. Got the car running right. We're going to have to wash it yet. We have to do a couple things to it yet. Nathan's got his hood open on his truck. He's got to do a couple things to his truck. It's not charging again, so he's not happy about that. But we'll get her. It's a full day. What do you want to tell everybody, Doug?
Have a good day. See you later. Are we done?
Anything
Today
exciting?
is going to be a wonderful day.
Keep telling yourself that, man.
We're going to think about vacation days.
I don't know about vacation days.
Nathan ordered a U-Haul trailer and truck, and first thing he called this morning, nope, we ain't got one for you. How long ago?
Ordered it 2 weeks in advance, it was ready to go, and now it's go ahead.
And his alternator blew up this morning too.
Alternator blew up this morning.
Yeah, what else?
And you were bugging me about taking a trailer.
I'm not
We'll see
bugging
who
you
gets
about
trailer.
anything. I love that trailer. I built that to help you build that trailer. It's an awesome trailer.
You just
Good.
got U-bolts for that now.
What's that?
Got loose U-bolts. Might have to pick up some U-bolts with Jerry's RV.
Oh man.
Are you serious? Nice. Well, it's better to have them than not have them. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for coming back. We really appreciate it. I'm just going to continue along. I'm going to make a piece for the underneath there. I'm going to get Doug to cut it out. We'll lay it up underneath there and we'll weld it on. We'll be covered from front to back for the sill. The sill will be basically completed. We just got to close the ends up.
She's a tank.
Yeah, she's going to be
She's
a tank.
a tank. We'll be able to jump this one.
I'll be able to jump
Be
this
able to
one.
jump this one. You get it going fast
I
now.
jumped a 78 Honda Matic once,
Yeah.
two-door, with 4 people in it.
I jumped a Prelude.
Had to be going fast, though, 'cause it didn't have enough power. She had the speed to
Did
jump.
it break?
You can't jump at Hondas. They break in two when you land.
It wasn't that good.
Over and out. Stories are coming.
Stories
Later.
are coming.